Question number 4 is continuous random variable and its interval. That means it is uniform continuous distribution. First of all, expected value. Now you should know the formula. If the random variable has limit a to b, or the interval is a to b, then the expected value is going to be a plus b by 2, and the variance is going to be b minus a whole squared divided by 12. And there is coding also. The coding would be, if you have a coding of ax plus b, then the coding would be a squared times variance of x, and the b would not be taken, it would be ignored. So let's start. So the first thing that we have is we have to find the expected value. So the expected value would be a plus b. The first one is b, plus then the second one is 4b divided by 2. So this would be 5b by 2. Question number b. Now we cannot use question number b, the formula, we cannot use it, but we have to use integration. So when we do integration, it would be variance equals to ex squared minus mean squared. So ex squared, if you remember, it would be integration over the entire limit, which is from b to 4b, and it would be x squared into fx dx. So b to 4b, x squared into, now remember, fx is going to be the reciprocal of the difference of the interval. That means the difference of the interval is 4b minus b, which is 3b, and the reciprocal is 1 by, so it would be 1 by 3b dx. Now in order to integrate this, what we can do, we can bring the constant 1 by 3b outside the integral, and we can just integrate x squared. That's what we can do. So let's do that. So 1 by 3b is outside the integral, and if we integrate x squared, it would be x cubed by 3. So this would be b to 4b. So we can write 1 by 3b. If we put the value of 4b, it would be 4b whole cubed by 3, minus, if we put b over here, it would be b cubed by 3. So 1 by 3b, this would be 4 cubed is 64, then we have b cubed divided by 3, minus we have b cubed divided by 3. Now from the 2, if we take b cubed by 3 common, it would be 1 by 3b multiplied by b cubed by 3, and we will have 64 minus 1. So we can cancel this b with this b cube and we'll get b squared. So this would be b squared by 9, and this would be 63. So let's cancel this off. So what we have is 63 by 9b squared. Now comes the variance. So the variance would be ex squared, which is 63 by 9b squared, minus mean squared, which is 5b by 2. So 5b by 2 whole squared. So this would be 63 by 9b squared minus 25 by 4b squared. If we take b squared common, then we have to calculate 63 by 9 minus 25 by 4, and it turns out to be 63 by 9 minus 25 by 4. So 3 by 4, 3 by 4 b squared, and that's what we had to prove. Question number C is the coding. So let's do the coding over here. So what we have over here is variance of minus 2x plus 3. I'm writing the x in front. That makes the coding easier because we have to write a squared. Coefficient of x is minus 2 squared times variance, which is 3 by 4 b squared, and we ignored this plus 3. So what we get is 4 times 3 by 4 b squared, and the answer is 3b squared. That is the coding. Question number D is, we have to put b equals to 1. That becomes fx equals to reciprocal of difference of this. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So that is fx. Now in order to find the cumulative or CDF, we have to integrate the fx, that is PDF, and we will find a plus c, and we have to find the value of plus c using the concept of f upper limit, which is 4 over here. If you put b equals to 1, equals to total probability. So that's the idea. So let's do this. So question number C. So we have cumulative equals to fx dx. So we have 1 by 3 dx. So we have 1 by 3x plus c. So we know f upper limit, which is 4, equals to 1. Therefore 1 equals to 1 by 3 into 4 plus c. That means c equals to 1 minus 4 by 3, and that would be minus 1 by 3. Now we can define it. We have to define this. So this would be, first of all, it would be 1 by 3x, and the value of c is 1 by 3, and the limit is from b to 4b. That means 1 to 4. And above this it would be 0, and it would be less than the lower limit, and above this after this it would be 1, and it would be greater than 4. So that is the complete definition of the CDF. The next part is find the median. Now you know the rule for median is, let me do it here. This is question number E, this is question number D, and this is C. Okay. So what we have to do, f median, let the median be m, equals to 0.5. That means 1 by 3m minus 1 by 3 equals to 0.5. And we have to solve this. It would be 1 by 3m equals to 0.5 plus 1 by 3. And that turns out to be 0.5 plus 1 by 3. So that is 0.833. Now we have to multiply this with 3. So 0.833. Therefore, the median would be 0.833 multiplied by 3. And that is 2.5.